5 seconds before insertion.
Hey, man.
Hey, what's going on, man?
So, first, I'll tell you something. I've actually been planning to have this interview with you for like since the last invitationals.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I first that's really when I started up, like, kind of like having a routine and like being like decided about Lodestone and being like, you know, this is the direction that I want to go. And you were one of the first kind of like, how do you say, like, siege people that I felt were like, let's see, so you were like one of the first people that I set my eyes on, and I felt at the position halfway between, I don't know, like you could say challenger, league, and like on the content creation side, and like I felt like you were a pretty figurehead in that direction.
Wow, I appreciate that a lot, man, and I'm glad we could come together today after a while of trying to plan this, and yeah.
So, first of all, I just want to like ask you, I guess, a couple questions.
Be advised, Op 4 has located a bomb.
Yeah, I've had the game pretty much since the game came out, and then I played it for a little while. It wasn't that good. Then I kind of quit, and then I came back, you know, like a year or two later, and then I started really getting into it, and I haven't quit since, and I don't regret it because I'm really happy with where I am right now.
Yeah, like, how, on that, like, it seems like, so, was there, like, a particular video that you posted or something, or that, like, changed, like, everything after that, or did it just kind of happen gradually?
It happened gradually. I haven't had no, like, blow-up video or breakout video that, like, everybody gets. I've just been kind of just, for a long time, just been on my grind. Oh, that voice crack. But I just been on my grind, doing my thing, and hoping people enjoy.
And so when you came back after you had stopped, did you already know that you wanted to do content creation before you started up again, or?
Yes, because I used to be a content creator, and like I used to play competitive Call of Duty a couple years ago, and I loved it, but I just really didn't understand content creation. And now that, like, I guess you could say that, you know, I've taken it more seriously, and I'm older now, and, you know, I see other people doing it that are around my level. I mean, I'm not really that big, but, you know, I think, you know, that it's pretty cool that I am growing, and you know, I want to take this seriously coming into 2020.
Yeah, it also seems like we aren't even as a community as a total at the point that we're going to be for 2020, and especially for 2021. I think, like, esports as a whole, like, especially with COD World League just starting up, and like, I mean, especially Siege, I think is underappreciated.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I think, but more back to like you, I think, so you said that you were doing Call of Duty content creation, and then when you transitioned back over to Siege, you already knew that you wanted to do that.
Yes.
Do you have particular people that you look up to in the Siege community, like, expecting? So you said that you were doing Call of Duty content creation, and then when you transitioned back over to Siege, you already knew that you wanted to do that.
Yes.
Do you have particular people that you look up to in the Siege community, like, especially maybe people that are underrated and less known, or that you work with, or that you're just inspired by?
Oh yeah, like the people that I play with and stream with, make content with, like Garfield is Doc, and my friend who just started content creation, Good. He's starting to stream up. You know, they're a lot of my close homies, like some of my best friends, and Garfield is a lot bigger than I am, like a lot bigger. But just how just how his personality is, streaming, and just how he makes his content. I want to try to make my content a lot like his, or have my uniqueness, because he's just a funny guy. He makes good content. He's a great player, and I just want to keep creating content and being friends with him. And of course, you too. You also create cool content as well. And I'm glad that you connected with me, because I can see you taking this seriously as well, and you're growing.
He's left.
Yeah, I mean, I posted like one video that.
Taking this seriously as well, and you're growing.
Yeah,
You see the ring?
I posted like one video that hit 24,000 views, but that's like so off. I don't know where that came from. And, like, all of my other videos are like under 500 views. So, but as far as like the back side of things, like they're also very like business like orientated as a whole. Like you're treating this whole thing as a brand and a label, not just kind of like somebody. And that where do you see yourself like behind the scenes in like 5 years?
I really just want to I don't know what I'll be doing in terms of games. I don't know how big Siege will be in 5 years, but I definitely do want to just create enjoyable content on a game that my viewers and I enjoy, and just teach people, because I really am big on teaching. Like if I'm really good at the game, I want to like help them like get to that level, because the whole community got to eat. You know what I mean? Like we all got to become better together. So I
Right.
want to help people get better, but also create them content. And if people want to rep me, I'll probably definitely have merch out, probably even soon, for a short amount of people to buy, and just be everybody that people look up to, and I want to be a good role model for everybody, because I feel like I will be very big compared to where I am now in 5 years.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
on that
Do
door
you
right
see
there.
yourself like going with quarantine, or do you think that's gonna be
He's
a
on red
good-
stairs. He's gonna drone you.
What do you mean by that?
the game of quarantine?
Yeah,
The-
he's on you now.
I actually don't know.
Push your
I have to
fingers.
look more into that, because I actually don't know a lot about quarantine.
Yeah,
Other
it's
doors?
just going out this year. But so
Flash him.
so yeah. By the
He's
way,
still
merch just
immediate.
dropped on for me.
He's been back.
Yeah, I saw that post.
Coming on you.
Take pictures and stuff. Actually, it was cool. I like the back. With those, was it like a diamond, or like
Just hold
I don't know
that
what it's
right
called.
It's actually fun fact. It's like the platonic solid.
Let's
It's,
go!
like, one of the
That's an
five,
ace,
like,
baby.
perfect
1v3
shapes.
maybe?
Yeah, it's weird. But yeah. So I had something right in my head. So
Op 4,
with
last
Good
operator
and
standing.
Garfield's dog, did you all start at the same time? Or no, you said that Good is more recent.
Yeah, and Garfield started about a little less than a year before me, and so he started like about a year before me, and I met him, and then I started up my stuff, and then we've been growing together. And then Good, he's always been our friend for a long time, but he got a PC recently, so he's been taking streaming more seriously, trying to become a bigger content creator.
Op 4 neutralized.
So-
Mission successful.
What is like how do you split up your day? Like, do you game from the morning and then you edit at night, or like how do you have a routine, or do you just kind of like do it like as you get the clips?
I'm starting to get more into a routine, but I'm actually in school right now. So I have school all day in the weekdays, but when I come home, I usually, get something to eat. I play and stream for a little bit and edit towards the nighttime. And then, I go to sleep, do my schoolwork, and then pretty much that's my day. Just stream, edit YouTube videos and Instagram videos, and, do a little bit of marketing and go to sleep.
Yeah, that's I work full time, work like 40 hours a week. So
Oh, wow.
yeah, so
Respect the hustle.
yeah, so I usually am like at work, and then I'll edit for like usually I'm lucky if I get to sleep by 2 a.m. But so that's the content creation side.
Op 4, last stop
Like,
standing.
you also are managing esports team, right?
So and so. It was a lot more active a few months ago. I had recently I had like a PC roster and an Xbox roster and content creation, but slowly it's been kind of going down. So I was thinking about either selling it or creating it into something new, because I don't know if I can bring it back in the state it's in right now. But it's a lot to think about and a lot I gotta process.
5 seconds left.
That's really
yes.
yeah, it's really interesting because basically exactly the same thing for me. I was managing this team called OFA,
Mm-hmm.
and then our IGL like went to another team, and
15
like without the IGL, it was kind of pointless because it was only the IGL and
Yeah,
the
I know how
entry,
that feels.
like it was, yeah, because without the right entry fragger, right, like to support an IGL, it's impossible to perform at even like the lowest level.
Yeah.
So tell me more like about that esports team. Did you get into the ESL or how did it work?
Well, we started off as an Xbox team. We entered leagues and we did the ESL tournaments like the Go For every Sunday and all that. We made it decently far. I think the highest we got was quarters, and then we got disqualified for game index, which is really stupid. But PC, we have some really good people. Some of them are a little too young to compete in pro, but they're really, really good. Like some of the best people I've ever seen. And we may have not have them on our roster anymore, but I definitely can see them going places in the next like year or two, depending on where Siege is.
It's crazy because some of I feel like the greatest talent in Siege right now, especially on our like this level, it they don't take themselves seriously. They don't believe that they have the talent, and you're looking at them and you're like saying like you are the
It's
best.
blatant.
Yeah, it's obvious that you're good enough. Have you heard of this kid called Vexir?
I don't think so. No.
Well, yeah, he was my IGL and he went to a different team, but he was insane. He was popping off on, like, what's his name? Coconut.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Changing mag. Good.
And the other day in the past like week, I was in Discord and I ran into somebody who was playing the Lems and Bibu, like on the new Vitality and the BDS roster, and he's just like, oh yeah, no, like I went to DreamHack, but I didn't take myself seriously enough to go all the way.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Someone's all up potential, bro.
Well, it's not. Yeah, it's also just like you had that. Reloading, cover me. It's the only thing that held you back.
Yeah, and like that's why mentality is like one of I think the biggest things in going into anything. Like if you're not like disciplined or like have that like mentality to be great, then like you're not going to go anywhere.
Yeah. And I watched this video. It was literally called "Mentality in Siege," and I think one of the Siege is a completely mental game. Like it's 100% the way that you think. And different things you can keep track of. And that's all backed up by confidence. It's like if your brain.
Oh yeah.
You will be detected if you remain in this area.
If you think you're going to do bad, you're probably going to do bad and miss your shots. And I've learned that playing myself. Like if the party vibe is like really off, and like not everybody's like happy or like vibing or being confident, we're losing that game. Like recently, it's been a major thing. Like being in the high ranks first in like the champions. Like if your whole party is just like down to the dumps, that game's already over. Like from the start, like you're not winning.
Yeah, like I don't know if you've been watching the invitationals, but like
I have.
some of the best teams they call. Do you notice that both G2 and TSM have called tactical timeouts at the most critical points of the game, and for no other reason than a mentality check.
Exactly. And that's why I respect you as a person because I see you like like posting stuff how like you're gonna be great and like you're gonna get somewhere and like I like that because you're gonna probably get somewhere one day and you just stand your grind and don't get what's it called dismotivated by the numbers. Just focus on doing what you love.
Yeah, exactly. And like people make a lot of sacrifices, especially in the esports community, and because like how can you not? And there's one thing I work really close by to the respawn, like the Apex Legends design studio, like literally the guys come into my store all the time. And the one thing I've noticed about all of those guys is they have like this intense kind of like focus to them, which is like something really unique and not often seen. But I think especially in this kind of community and this day when you know how competitive, you know, what you're doing is, confidence is one of the most important. I mean, it's unspeakable. Um, and this doesn't even have to do with Siege strictly, like we said. But tell me more about like your preferences. Like, what was your favorite season? Who's your favorite operator? Like the type. Tell me about that.
I think my favorite season was Parabellum. I don't know why, but like everything was felt so balanced that season, and and I think favorite operator now, that's a tough one, but I think I'd have to say like either Thatcher or like Ella, because like I just love like playing the frag support role, because like like I'm not gonna Ashes around, but like I want to still get a lot of kills, and like Thatcher you get the wall, and like he's a really good gun with L8, so like he's just a really good fragging role as well, and then the backup. But that's not his main role. His main role is support, obviously. But and Parabellum was just a great season. Like I don't know why, like it was so great, but it's just everything was so balanced. Villa was new. I liked Villa for a while, and it was just a great season. There was not a lot of booters. I remember that a lot. There was not a lot of booters that season because like booting and stressing was very big like 2 seasons ago, and it wasn't that big at that time.
That was actually my first like when I started getting competitive Siege was Parabellum. There's something about, I mean, that was when Shroud first played like Siege or like, was streaming Siege often, and like there's just something different about Siege. Like I feel like the magic was in the air during that time. That nobody didn't, I didn't think people were innocent to what was about to happen. Like I feel like there was like massive spike in toxicity right after.
Oh, 100%.
Like, well, there was all this like that was when you started getting the booters and the stressors, and then there was also like, what was that thing? There was like some hack with, oh yeah, with, remember that thing with Clash?
Oh my God! Reach through the shield.
Yeah, and you could like, or
That happened like 4 different times. I don't understand.
and then IQ with the Claymore.
Yes, yes. She went invisible. Oh my God.
It was great.
Dude, I forgot about that. Oh my God, it's crazy.
Yeah.
That was like the last like 8 months too.
It was very recently. Yeah. And then didn't they just like, yeah, they completely took her out of the game. They only just brought her back. So, oh yeah, and then that's when they introduced, do you think they're gonna start doing map bans?
They were talking about it, and I'd be down for that because, dude, I don't know if you've been playing ranked recently, but I'm getting Outback and Chalet and like theme park every time. Like I'm getting no map rotation whatsoever, and I want like some sort of like refreshness. Like where's Coastline? Like where's Border? Like I get saved 3 maps every single day, and they're all bad.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like I think that adding something like a map choice would be really, really advantageous. Like, so because there's no map choice like option at all in any part of the game.
Yeah. 100%.
If you could create any kind of operator, what would the operator?
Oh, this is a crazy question. I'd have to say like, ooh, that's a good one. Let's talk something I hate about Siege, like that I just want someone to fix. Like, I don't like maybe like bulletproof glass, because like like the one map stadium, like there's like the bulletproof glass in the middle.
Yeah.
Like it'd be like cool if we had that, but like on like a normal map where we're like instead of having to rotate, we have bulletproof glass. See when they're in sight, instead of having to like peek and like almost die, they're gonna rotate.
Technically, when Flash dies and her shield clips into the ground, you have fun.
I've never seen that happen. I gotta see.
You've never seen it? Yeah, like,
I don't know.
So I was in the game and Clash had died, and she died like right up against the corner, and her shield clipped into the ground, and I used it to quick peek, and it worked.
What?
Anyways, so have you ever tried to get into like Pro League? Like as a content creator, is that like what you want to do? Is work for like a team like Rogue?
It would definitely be really cool because I'm definitely not big enough to reach that point. But when I do, that is my goal. 100%. I want to play for a team or create for a team. I don't think maybe I can become a player. I definitely become a content creator though, because having like the people on the team. Like if I work with Rogue, like the content creators of Rogue, probably really cool. I meet up with them and create content together as a group, and I meet new friends, and they can help me connect to people I never had before. Like, if I'm under Rogue, I have like connections are endless. Like they're such a big team, I can like meet up with like some big companies or big content creators that I never would have without that team and those opportunities. So definitely, 100%.
That's really awesome. Do you like Meeting Marley?
Meeting Marley, I haven't really watched him too much. But he's not that bad.
It's probably one of my favorite. So I would say we should play some Paris Hunt, but I'm actually trash the game. So
Well, I'm also, I think, console. Are you PC or console?
yeah, I'm PC. So
Yeah. I am getting PC soon, though, so I'll be switching to PC very soon for Siege. So when I do switch to PC, I'll let you know. We could do this again, or do something a little bit different, whatever you want to do. And yeah, because I'll be on PC in about a month, too.
awesome, man. Awesome. All right, well, that pretty much is like all of the questions I have for right now. If you have any questions for me, I can answer them, or we could. I'll say like you should send me some clips so that I can put over this. I'm gonna use the ones you already sent me to like. I'm gonna have like the Discord in the corner, and then I'm gonna have your clips running.
All right, yeah, I'll send you a couple more.
All right.
No worries.
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna let you get back to popping off heads, popping off. And it was
I'm gonna
a
let you
pleasure.
get back to editing then.
Yeah, it was a pleasure speaking with you, man.
Yeah, you too, bro. Dope guy.
Yeah, thank you very much. Have a good one, dude.
Yeah, you too, man. Thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely.